Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another Sprocket video. Today we are going to be building something that hasn't really been requested all that much, but it is a massive Russian tank called the KV-2. I say a massive Russian tank, it's essentially some tracks with a massive gun on it, so that's what we're going to be building today. We're not going to go off any dimensions or anything like that, we're just going to try and build it and hopefully make something look like it. So, let's go ahead and get into sandbox mode and give it a go. Okie dokie then, so we are in here with the actual tank itself, which we are starting with this, and I believe that the bottom section is already pretty much fit enough to carry a KV-2 turret. So we are going to go ahead and go to mobility straight away. We're going to go to tracks and suspension, and we're going to lift it up off the ground, because essentially the KV-2 is off the ground a little bit. We're then going to go back to layout. We're going to make the return rollers space out a little bit more like this. Because I believe there's only 3 rollers on it, and that is essentially it. It has 6 of these, it has an idler, it has a sprocket, and then it has 3 wheels. And that is essentially it, so I'm pretty proud of this. We can keep it as is. I was thinking, however, that we should go back to base, and we should probably make the lower section a little bit taller. Maybe, but actually at the same time, it's not actually that big, is it? So bring this back down to there, that's awesome. And we can keep it as is. Let's go straight back to the mobility as well. Go to tracks and go to fenders. Get rid of this. There we go. No fenders for now. No fenders for now. Kind of feel like the track should be a little bit bigger. So we're going to go back to the base. We're going to make the width a little bit shorter like this. Which means we need to make the extrusions a little bit shorter, which is fine. And that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Then we can make the tracks wider, which makes sense. Here we go. Wider tracks. 70, yeah, that makes sense. And then we can put the fenders back on, and hopefully they'll fit. Which they don't, but like they could. So that's good. There we go, like that. That makes sense to me. Very good. The actual shape of the rest of this, though, like the shape of this bit right here, does actually fit with the KV-2, so we're going to keep it. We're going to lower it down a little bit, though, and then we're going to go to the turret, and we're going to start working on this. Alright, so, midsection. Can we actually just get rid of it? There we go. Alright, good. We want these sections to be pretty big, though. So let's go ahead and work on those. There we go. Bring this backwards quite a chunk, I think. And this bit quite far forwards as well. If we possibly can. Yes. Okay, can we actually make the midsection 0? Oh, can we? I don't know if we can. Like, it's not actually going to 0. So I'm not sure we can actually edit that to 0, but that's okay. I think what we've got so far looks alright. So, it is relatively flat across the top, and it is relatively flat all the way along the sides as well. So we are going to edge this out to the sides like this, and that looks pretty good. Extend this backwards and in, just a little bit, there we go. The front bit is also the same, and then the rest of it actually has to come up with this. Alright, there we go. We're going to do all of it at the same time, like this, very good. And that actually looks a lot like a KV-2 turret already, I think. Alright, so with that being said, the KV-2 turret is off the ground a little bit, so if we go with the ring, we can actually make the diameter a lot bigger. We can also make it a little bit higher so that it fits, and that actually looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks really nice. Alright, so I guess we keep it a lot like that, which is awesome. Right, let's go ahead and drag this back out a little bit. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and get the firepower, which is going to be a... I kind of want to go with like a heavy manlet, but I'm not sure if it's too big. Like, look at how huge that is. That is ginormous. And I guess it does fit, but like it doesn't really work, does it? It doesn't really work. If we move these outwards though, then maybe we can put that in the middle and it would work. I don't know. Firepower, let's grab it again. Put it right there. Awesome. Lower it down just a tad. Just a touch like that. That's awesome. And then the turret itself isn't very long, but it is quite wide. So go to cannon. Length of it is going to be a lot shorter. There we go. Start thickness is going to be huge. End thickness, huge. Start thickness, end thickness, there we go. And then the end of it's going to look like that. And that doesn't look like a KV-2. I'm sorry, but it just doesn't. It doesn't. It needs to be taller. It needs to be way taller. Here we go. Taller there as well. And taller here as well. There we go. It's starting to look a lot more like a KV-2. I think a little bit lower here. And a little bit longer in the middle. And then we might have a really good base for this. There we go. Somewhat like that. Something like that. It looks really weird, but it's supposed to. Alright, yeah, so that actually kind of works. I think a little bit lower would be nice. So let's bring this back down just a little bit. Here we go. Down just a little touch like that. And I think that totally works. Let's move it forward just a little bit too. There we go, very good. Because the back of this tank has some sort of room. In fact, it has quite a lot of room. So we're thinking lower this back a little bit. And that could totally work for us. Cool. Okie dokie then, back to this. Let's go ahead and make these all wider because I think we probably should. So we need to go back to tracks. We need to make the all of these wheels and stuff wide. So the idler has to be pretty big. There we go. Idler is set, very good. And then the road wheels have to be pretty wide too. Here we go, about there, very good. And then those things on the top, the rollers, also have to be pretty wide. There we go. Alright, yeah, that looks pretty good. I like it. I'm going to make those rollers a little bit bigger too, because I think I should. And then lower the height down just a touch. There we go. And I think they look pretty nice, actually. That looks really good. Okay, is there anything I can do with the front of this? I'm not sure if there is. So go to hull, there we go. If we can push this backwards a good chunk, like that, then we can actually have it start a little bit further backwards, which I believe is something that I kind of want it to do. So we're going to lower this down like that. Okay. We're going to have this start further back. Okie dokie. Alright, and then hopefully I can make the fenders come back forwards. Offset at the front like that. There we go. And that'll totally work. Yeah. No, that's fine. Okie dokie. So with that being said then, let's go ahead and try and figure out the rest of it. Let's go to crew and we'll add one of these. But a World War II one. So like this, I guess. Up there on the top. We will also... If we go to mobility, we'll also add these. So this thing had little ladders on the front to get up. We're going to add a little ladder on it to get up as well. So there we go, somewhat like this. On both sides, there we go. Awesome, drag this down. Wait, someone said Alt. There we go, we can click Alt, and it'll actually give us the thing. That's pretty good, I like that. We'll keep those. They look weird, but we'll keep them. Alright, so now go back to crew, there we go, viewports, we're going to put the driver in. I'm not entirely sure where the driver goes, we're going to fit them in right there just because reasons. We're also going to put a viewport just on top of that on both sides for reasons, and we're going to put the gunner in the very top like this because I think I should, so there we go. Antennas, we're going to go ahead and put some of these on, here we go, 2 at the back, that makes sense. Stowages, I'm not entirely sure where we would have these on this tank, I don't really know. So realistically, we could put them on the sides. And to be fair, we don't have to follow it exactly either. So we could actually put some stowages on the sides anyway. And build our own key V2. I think that makes sense, actually. Let's do that. Let's just have fun with this. There we go. So those can go there. This one needs to be one smaller, I think. Okie dokie. Awesome. And then another one as well. Let's go ahead and drag this down to that size, I guess. And there we go. That is actually pretty nice. I like it. Alright, time for crew hatches. One of them is going to go on the back right here on the turret because I think it should. I believe that's how they loaded the actual ammunition into the turret, and that does make sense. Alright, very cool. The lights. We're going to go ahead and whack those on right there. Just makes sense. Alright, go to the back. We're going to go ahead and whack these on. I haven't done anything with the back of the body either. And I actually think I like it just being very flat. I'm pretty sure this is okay. So we'll leave it like that. Utilities. I don't know about utilities on this tank. I honestly really don't know. So what I will do is I'll put a log on the back. Like, can I make it smaller? Can we add just logs to the back of this thing? Is that something we can do? There we go, somewhat like that. We'll move these out the way real quick. And we'll put that right there. Move these back to there. That actually seems pretty good. I like it. Right, these things. These need to be added everywhere. Yeah, they do. They need to be added literally everywhere. So, we'll put them right there as well. Very good. We'll do it at the front too, like so. Boop. There we go. And then some on the actual front of it. There we go. And that looks fantastic. Good. Alright, there we go. Bucket and spade and hand grenade on the side. We're only going to put it on one side, so let me just change that real quick. We're going to put that right there. And then on the other side, we're obviously going to go with these ones, because I always do. There we go. Very good. We should also have, like, the Russian star on this thing, if we can. Also, did it have a gun? I'm assuming it did, and I'm going to put it there. There we go. Very good. Alright, cool. Lights. No. Crew hatches. Probably is a good idea. We'll add 2 on the front of this. If I can, kind of like this. There we go. That's our way in and out. Awesome. Utilities. Yes. Can we add this to here? There we go. Right in the middle. And then add another one if we can. Here we go. Scroll wheel all the way down. I was going to say I can't put it on, but I can. There we go. We did it. Then we're actually going to put a bunch of these on because I think they make sense. We'll put them on the tippity top up there. There we go, like that. And I think what we'll do as well is we'll add some of these. There we go, right there. Awesome. I can't really see this side, so go to this side. We'll add one right there. And we'll add a piece next to it, kind of like this. Okay, awesome. I like this tank. It looks cool. You know what I would really like is if I could drag this base down, but obviously it's very high, and you can see how skinny the tank actually is at this point. It is not really how I want it to be built. However, that's okay. However, that's okay. Yeah, we obviously need that bit to be lower. So how do I even do that? Go to hull, bottom, so lower, high. There we go, like that. And then I guess the tracks have to go up, so we would have to move everything else up. In that situation, can I actually just go to mobility, go to tracks, and lift everything up? Height. There we go, lift that up to there. The roller things, diameter, no. Height, where's height? There it is. Up to there, very good. And then the sprocket, height as well. Up to there. Yeah, no, we can. We can totally do that. That's awesome. Cool. Alright, and then I'm going to lower the rest angle down a little bit, and that seems to make sense to me, which is awesome. Alright, go back to crew, and we'll sort these bits out, like so. That's awesome. It isn't really this angled in real life, so go back to base again, grab this piece and drag it up. There we go. Go back to crew, put these pieces back on, in the same place. Grab these pieces, put it there, and this piece right there. However, this is going to change as well. There we go, just like that. And then we go back to crew again. We grab this piece, put it right there. And that is fine. Alright, cool. I like it. Oh, Kalidokali then. Can we go ahead and actually paint this thing now? Wait, there's more things as well. We need to go at the engine. We need exhausts on this thing. I don't know where they were. I don't know where they were on this tank. I have no idea where they were on this tank. So, we're actually just going to whack them on the back. Like this. Yeah, we're just going to put them there. That makes sense. Very good. Alright, cool. I've also added a vent to the back because I think that makes sense, and we'll also add a mini vent here on both sides because I think that looks cool. Alright, cool. Exhausts are in, vents are in, that's very good. Base, all that's done. Firepower, that's all a-okay. We'll have it just like that, that's okay. Crew, the crew is fine, I believe. We've got everything done in there. Allocated space, massive amount for everybody, please. Thank you very much. Good. Alright, livery. It's time. It's time. Let me click on base real quick, then livery. Boop. And then, can we make this, like, green? Can we make this, like, Russian green? I guess, like, kind of like that. Kind of like that. There we go. It's like a weird green, isn't it? There we go. That, to me, makes sense. That looks very Russian to me. Alright, cool. Go to decals. Go ahead and grab one. Place it on if we can. Place decal. Very good. It's going to go right there. We're going to right click it. It's going to be a Russian star. We're going to click it again. We're going to make it much bigger. And we're going to put it on again. Alright, awesome. KV2, kind of. KV2, kind of. I like the way this looks. Does it work? Oh my god, it actually works. Amazing. Guys, how KV2 actually drives. That's awesome. Yeah. It's not amazing. I don't think it's amazing. But it works. It follows the same premise as a KV2. Has a big turret. Has tiny tracks underneath. I like it. Awesome. Alright, so with all that being done then, let's go ahead and spawn in an enemy like the Centurion, and we'll see if we can actually deal with it. So, here we go. I can't see a thing, actually. I missed. Alright, we can't see a thing because the gun sight is hidden. Alright, we need to move this. I'm actually going to put it underneath, which is a really bad place for it, but we're going to go for it anyway. Alright, Centurion again. Let's go. Alright, get lined up on it. That's awesome. And fire! I don't think it worked. I don't think it went to plan that time. Okay, and we just got splattered in the face because I don't think our gun, our turret, actually has any armor. Armor? Yes, it's got none. So the front needs to be very thick. There we go. 140 mil on all of this. Alright, sure, why not? Top, we don't really need to do. Side, yes. Ring, yes. Cheeks. Rear cheeks, yes. And that's it. Alright, that's all we'll do there. As for the whole armor, I think it starts off with quite a bit. Front strip, a lot. There we go. Lower bit, quite a bit. And then this, maximum. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. I haven't actually messed with the engine at all either. Underpowered, severely underpowered, underpowered. What the heck? Alright, bigger. 2 liters. 2 liter engine, very good. 3,600. Here we go, 3,600. There we go, very good. Half of that. 1,800. There we go, awesome. This is gonna be 3,600 also. 3,600. There we go, very nice. And that's all we need to do in there, I believe. Alright, go. Yes, alright, nice. Spawn in said enemy again. Here we go, Centurion, let's go for it. Alright, ready? You ready to die? Okay, it bounced off. Uh-oh. Let's hope it bounces off us too. Bounce off, please. Okay, he's still hitting me, but we're still good. Alright. Come on. Hey, there we go, we did it. Awesome. You know what? I don't think this looks too bad. I like it. And also, I'm going to go back to the livery because I don't really like it like this. We're going to go ahead and make it like this, actually. Brightness up quite a chunk. There we go. Hue 0. And we're going to go ahead and make it look like that. I think that works. Yeah, we'll roll with that. The massive star. Why not? I think the gun should just be like a tiny little bit smaller. If I can. Shape of it. Lower it down. There we go. There, that seems to be the right size. Yeah, I think that's more like it. Alright, grab this. Put it on again. Alright, awesome. That looks more like a KV2, I think. Yes. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave it like that for now. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. If you guys think this looks alright, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys think that it could look way better, also let me know in the comments down below. And I'll try my best to make something like this look better. I think in the future, I might start making my own tanks. Because I'm not very good at copying things, and this is essentially a copy of a real tank. But anyway, thank you guys very, very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.